Okay, to create a drawing, you want to right-click on the top parent object in the model assembly. Then, right-click and create Drawing View. Select Standard.idw as your drawing template type. You'll be presented with this really large sheet and your really small object. To correct this, you can either change scale, or the best method is to change your sheet size by right-clicking on your sheet, go Edit Sheet, and change the size of your sheet to the one of the printer. Then go Custom Size Inches, and select your type, which is 11 by 8.5, and press Enter. Then you'll be presented with your sheet, which is now to the size you want. There's a really large title block, which is in the way. To get rid of this, just go right-click on ANSI Large and go Delete. And now you're presented with this open workspace for your printer paper sized sheet. To change the size and orientation of this thing, you want to double-click with your left mouse button and use Scale to change the size. Let's go 1.5 out of 4 and press OK. Okay, now to edit your orientation of the object, you also want to double-click again and use the box to change the orientation. Examples, here, here, there. Press OK, and now you see your object on your sheet in the orientation you want. The next step in making your drawing more useful for people to recreate your CAD work is to add dimensions or any other annotations. To create a dimension, go up here in the Annotate tab and click Dimension. Then, just create a dimension between any two lines or any other objects or points, and you'll get dimensions that it'll read out to you and can be seen on the paper when printed. Here, you can create any dimensions between pretty much any point. Let's say like 2 points right here. I can get this to work. Here, and so on and so forth. To create annotations, you can go Text. I can get this to work. Like this, Press OK if you want it. Leader text, where you can do an arrow to point to something in case something isn't working. Can't add a dimension or anything. This is the troubleshooting way. Go click somewhere. Click where you want it to. Click Enter. Then your text box opens up to text wherever you want it in. That'll be pretty much everything you need to do for annotating something. The next step in your drawing is to export it / print it. To do this, you want to export it as a PDF to have the best quality image. Then you go Export as PDF, and then you print it from there. To make higher quality or larger images that are to look good, or for official drawings to be on the robot card, you want to start with a bigger document. And once you have this bigger document to the correct size, you would like to edit the text box. Because it's official, you want to give it a title. To do this, right-click on the parent object, parent drawing, go Properties, and go, Project, Summary, and change the author to Robotics for Great Neck South. Or do it here, it's one of the two or both. Then go Close, and it'll be down here with the correct title. And then to color it, double-click on this, then go check this box, the shaded box, click, press OK, and now you have a color drawing that is ready to print. Then you would export this to PDF, and then draw it from there, and then print it from there. For the big printer at school, which is another case, I really can't do it on this computer, you select the printer, which is the big computer, then go to Advanced, and then go to the proper the menus in there, and check the right paper size in all the areas possible. And then you can print it from that computer. You must do it on that computer too.
So hey guys, this is Reed. I just wanted to show you all one other pretty cool thing that you can do with this. It's called rendering. So this is like when we've been giving you these documents, this is what you've seen. This is actually a rendered out view. So it's a little bit different than what Cole just showed you, but you can kind of make something that's pretty cool like this. It has all these cool lighting effects and things like that. So how you do this is you basically just go into your part file like this, your assembly file, and you just move it around to the place where you want it to be. Then you click Environments up here, then Inventor Studio, and this will take maybe a minute to load. And once it's loaded, you click this button on the left that says Render Image, and when you click that, this little window will pop up. And what you need to do here is basically change the dimensions of the rendered image. So let's say you want to render it in 4K. You can just search 4K resolution, and just copy this 3840 by 2160, 3840, 2160, or you can make that anything you want. If you want to make it 1920 by 1080, that's fine as well. You can play around. There's different lighting effects that they have, things like that make it look kind of cool. But I'm just going to keep it how it is. And then the Output tab, you want to obviously save your image, so click Save Rendered Image, and then just choose a place to put it. I guess I'll keep it in my documents here. I'll click Save, and then Render. You can play around with these settings, but I'll just leave it how it is for now. Render by iteration 32, that's pretty good. And then you just click Render. And depending on the specs of your computer, this will take anywhere from 5 minutes to like an hour. As you can see here, the specs of my computer aren't really very good, so this might take a little while, but I'll just stay here and I'll come back once it's done. So now once it's done, I can just close out of the window and then go to my Documents folder on my computer where I saved it. And if you look right here, here's the image right here. So if you open that, here's the image that you can see that you just rendered out. And this is something you can do in any angle, any orientation, and for any part. So it's a cool way to represent it in addition to the drawings. So I think that's everything, and we really hope that you enjoyed all 7 of these CAD courses and learned a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a wonderful summer, everyone, and hopefully we'll see you guys all back in school in September.